From an early age, Antonin Dvorak was very interested in music, and it was clear that he had talent. Antonin would play the violin in the inn his father worked at, as well as other performances around town. His teacher, Joseph Spitz, helped Dvorak become an expert violinist. In 1853, him and his family moved to Zlanis, and Antonin began to study under another teacher, Antonin Lehmann. Lehmann recognized his talent, so he decided to teach Dvorak about harmony and organ playing. Here, Dvorak also began composing short polkas. Short polkas were kind of just like the folk music of the area he lived in and in the time period. In 1857, Lehmann was able to convince Dvorak's father to let him move to Prague to continue music. You see, Antonin was the eldest and was expected to take over the family business, but in the end, his father recognized his son's immense talent and potential and let him go to the Institute of Church Music in Prague. In Prague, Dvorak studied harmony, counterpoint, and basics of composition. He finished school in a few years, and after a few more, he finally found his first success with his composition, the hymn, The Airs of the White Mountain, in 1873. In 1875, Dvorak was awarded the highest possible grant from the Austrian government for poor artists who had great talent, and he was noticed by Johannes Brahms, one of the jury members who voted that Dvorak receive the award due to his exceptional talent. Dvorak and Brahms soon became close friends, and Brahms introduced his publisher Fritz Simrock to him. Simrock was able to publish Moravian duets and Slavonic dances, and this helped Dvorak attract worldwide attention. And from here, he only grew exponentially in popularity. He made a total of 10 visits to England. See over there, they really loved his choral music. He was also became the honorary doctor of music in Cambridge, and he worked there for a few years as a teacher, teaching composition and other music classes. After a few years there, the National Conservatory of Music in New York offered Dvorak 8 times his pay in Cambridge to move to New York and become the director of the National Conservatory of Music there. And of course, Dvorak accepted. He worked there for probably about 3 years, but he eventually became homesick of his hometown, and so he moved back to Bohemia, and that's where he lived the rest of his life. Here, he published a few more string quartets, symphonic poems, and 3 operas.